Stop complaining in life. It can hinder progress and lead to giving up too soon. To accomplish things, it's important to refrain from complaining and focus on self-improvement. Gratitude shapes our attitude towards life, and what we choose, gratitude or complaints, is what life reflects back to us. Vision Nilgiris Baduga 2051. To uplift our Nilgiris people thoughtfully, the forerunner and example of human race. 2. The Nilgiris people lead a community which has no limits or boundaries in their thoughts. Also, they know belongs to any religion or caste or region boundaries. 3. Create thoughtful thinker, we are able to go beyond this earth, stars, galaxies, and able to relate them to infinite space, which possess all galaxies in it, and to infinite time and soul. 4. Create great global leaders from Nilgiris. 5. Create experts in field and walks of life. 5. We capture government and high-position jobs like IAS and IPS and more. 6. Occupy high-paid private jobs worldwide and increase financial peak. Today's the undiscovered question. To whom you are complaining? Our community marriage counseling, offering selective counseling services to strengthen marital bonds within the Badaga community, fostering healthy relationships. In an era long past, there was a monastery renowned for its strict rules, one of which was the vow of silence. A vow so stern that not a single word could be uttered. Every monk within those ancient walls adhered to this rule, having taken a solemn vow of silence upon joining the brotherhood. However, even in this bastion of silence, an exception existed. Once a monk had completed a year of the vow, he was granted the opportunity to speak. However, even then, he was allowed only 2 words. This tale revolves around a young man who joined the monastery. Upon the completion of his first year, the head monk summoned him. Your first year of silence is now complete. You may now speak, but remember you can utter only 2 words. The young monk pondered for a moment before finally speaking. Bed hard, he said. The head monk understood and the young man departed. Another year passed, with the young man continuing his life within the monastery. Once more, the head monk summoned him. What words do you have to share this time? The young monk's response was succinct. Food stinks, he said. Despite his complaints, the young man continued his life at the monastery. Yet another year passed. Once again, the head monk asked, What are your 2 words this time? The young monk, with an air of finality, exclaimed, I quit. The head monk, after a moment's thought, responded, Well, I can see why. All you've done these 3 years is complain. The story of the young monk serves as a reminder that complaints can often cloud our ability to see the finish line, causing us to quit before we even get there. To accomplish anything, one must cease complaining and start working towards self-improvement. A deep sense of gratitude can only arise when we become aware of what existence has granted us. Our attitude towards life is our own choice. Whether we choose to harbor gratitude or complaints, life will reflect it back to us. In the end, the moral of the story is clear. Cease complaining and start working towards self-improvement. Recognize the gifts of existence and choose gratitude over complaint. Life, in its infinite wisdom, will reflect your choice back to you. Stop complaining in life. It can hinder progress and lead to giving up too soon. To accomplish things, it's important to refrain from complaining and focus on self-improvement. Gratitude shapes our attitude towards life, and what we choose, gratitude or complaints, is what life reflects back to us. Vision Nilgiris Baduga 2051. To uplift our Nilgiris people thoughtfully, the forerunner and example of human race.
Thank you for watching by Ramesh Kakan. Thank you again.